When I was little, I had this massive obsession with Sonic. I don't know if you remember the first time you came across this blue hedgehog, but for me, it was Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Yes!
On the GameCube. Before playing any Sonic game or even know it existed, I was way more into Mario, Banjo-Kazooie, and especially Pokemon thanks to the anime. But one day, my uncle came back from the States, and every time he visited, he'd bring us some presents to me and my brother. This time, he brought this game. And I remember thinking, this isn't a Mario or Pokemon. Yeah, but you already have all the Mario games. The guy at the store said this game was the most popular right now. So I gave it a try and grabbed the box, and I grabbed that booklet. Yes guys, physical games before brought really cool booklets with all the information and the tips for the game. They were actually pretty awesome. I miss them. And I remember that first thing I noticed, why is she on 3D? They didn't have budget to draw her or what? Well, moving on. I went to finally play the game and this started to appear. My brain just went into euphoria world. This riff, this holy guitar riff sold me the game. This song is the reason that I got into rock music. I love it with every fiber of my body. I proceeded to continue playing the game. So I never played a 3D Sonic before, so the speed and the chaos, it was so new and exciting. Except for that Rouge space stage. I hate you. But overall, 10 out of 10 experience. It took me weeks to finish it because I was a kid, but once I beat it, I was like, I need to play every Sonic game that exists. So every time I got good grades or it was my birthday, I asked for more Sonic games. I got Sonic Heroes, Sonic Adventure, Sonic Mega Collection, first time I saw those classic games by the way, Shadow the Hedgehog, yeah, say all you want about the game, I enjoyed it. I also started to draw them everywhere, even made my own Sonic OC. I don't remember how it looked, but it was like a white cat or something. And well, I was a full Sonic fan with pride. I was that kid in the class that told her classmates, hey, wanna play Sonic? And I wouldn't be surprised if they found me annoying. Years later came the Wii, PS3, 360 era, and man, I was hyped. But I was also so frustrated because Sonic OC wasn't on the Wii and was the only new gen console I had. What I did to not miss this game? Well, in my house we didn't have internet, so we went to these internet cafes where you buy like an hour for $1 to be on the computer, and they were actually pretty fun. And I started to watch all the existing gameplay and cutscenes on YouTube. But then I saw this. Interest in the game flopped so hard. And then all the next games came out and this scene now appears.
I wish for a mountain of handkerchiefs. Now, just let yourself cry. As much as you need to. You'll have plenty of handkerchiefs to help you through.
What?
Honestly, the only thing that I enjoyed on that Sonic era was Unleashed. Besides that cinematic at the beginning, I still haven't seen this level of animation on any Sonic game. But yeah, I tried the other games, Colors, Generations, Black Knight, Lost Worlds, but couldn't connect with Sonic anymore. Maybe it was because the dialogues felt a little kiddie for me, or maybe I was just growing up. Until this day, I still don't know what happened. All I know is that I started to avoid Sonic like a plague for some time. But a lot of years later, this happened. This was like my first time seeing Sonic in my feed in a long time. That wasn't Smash Bros. Or things related to Smash. And it wasn't nice. I remember the memes about it, and I simply laughed it up. Because sadly I didn't have love for the blue hedgehog anymore. So sorry Sonic. But then this happened. Sonic was fixed. It wasn't perfect, but it looked nice. And I thought, did that company actually care enough to listen to their fans and change that design? Guys, this is something that almost never happened. And I decided to give Sonic a chance. And the movie was okay, like Not great, but entertaining enough. And the second movie came out later on, and it was better. Then we got Sonic Frontiers, and it wasn't the best game, but was enjoyable. Still, the soundtrack is fire. Find Your Flame single-handedly made me buy the game. I also watched Sonic Prime. It was a really fun action series. Not a fan of the final villain, I don't want to give you spoilers, but still I binge-watched this thing without noticing. I enjoyed it so much. And then Sonic Shadow Generations dropped. And this was it. This was the Sonic I'd been waiting for, even though it was Shadow. But the levels, so fun. The story, not written for an 8-year-old. It was serious, it was interesting, it was pretty cool. And they combined it in the same year with Sonic 3, the movie. Like, bro, they had to plan this epic comeback somehow. This wasn't a coincidence. Now that Sonic Racing Crossworlds came out, and holy crap, it's amazing. It's like Sonic is in a super Sonic mode, and I'm here for it. Crazy thing, did you know Sonic Adventure 2 was supposed to be the last Sonic game at the time? Yeah, it did so well that they kept going, and now look at us 20 years later. Yeah, Sonic screwed things up a couple of times, but let's be honest, right now Sonic has never been better, to the point it's even a real competition for Mario. So I'm glad I gave Sonic a second, okay, maybe third chance. But now that I think about it, do I still have an obsession with Sonic? Nah, but I can't deny I still have a special place in my heart for that hedgehog. So thank you, Sega, for making Sonic great again. And how about you? Do you have any Sonic stories? Are you still a fan? Or did you fall off like I did? Let me know in the comments. I love to hear your Sonic stories too. So thank you so much for sticking around until the end. It actually really means the world to me. So stay awesome, be kind, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!